All right, so we are recording right now. This is my friend Hannah. She is the quiz master that I love. We have not been able to go to Geeks Who Drink ever since quarantine. I have decided to just start chatting with people, ask them 5 questions, and we'll go from there. So, all right, Hannah,
Hello.
let's see. Tell me, what do you do? Tell me about how you got into trivia because you're a great quiz master. Tell me about that process.
Yeah, okay, so I started out actually just as a quizzer. This was about 4 years ago. I don't know if you've been to Big Beaver, off of 34, just a
Mhm.
little tiny brewery. So one of the quiz masters there, she's now actually a stand-up comedian. She was like, hey, we're hiring someone, you guys should apply. So it's someone local. So I actually applied. And the first time, what they do is they have you go to a venue where they're hosting quiz and they have you read questions and
Uh,
see if, the quiz master likes you and give you feedback from there.
so
Um,
who?
the first time I, what?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Oh, the,
You're
the,
good.
the first time I had my tryout, as they called it, I actually did not get selected as a quiz master. So that was really hard because before started doing quiz masters, I was actually a really shy person. I hated public speaking, and it was something that I was doing kind of just as like I really want to challenge myself and, push myself. So they had tryouts again, and I was like, you know what? This time I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be a quiz master. I'm gonna venue, and I did. So I'm glad that I kept trying because being a quiz master has made me so much better at public speaking, made me so much more of an extrovert. So it's been great.
Well, that's good. Um, so you are you typically introverted or are you an extrovert by nature but just shy? Because I'm super shy, but I'm super extroverted. So no one ever believes that I'm shy.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same. I think, once people get to know me and I'm comfortable with people, I'm a lot more loud, a lot more, crazy. But, being a quiz master actually kind of just made me not shy at all. So it's almost to the point where it's awkward. I'm just like walking to everyone, I'm like, what's up, suckers? And they're like, oh, that's too far. Like overcorrected introvert.
That's really funny. Yeah. My wife, very introverted. I think I embarrass her quite a bit with how much I chat with people. She has a dad that's actually more than me extroverted. So we both get embarrassed when he like chats up everyone. But we always get free drinks. We always get like free tacos. They're from Minnesota. So he knew nothing about good Mexican food until he came out here.
Oh,
He
yeah.
moved out here about 3 years ago, maybe. I don't know. But it's so much fun, yeah, hanging out with him and doing that. So aside from doing the Quizmaster stuff, what do you do? Where do you work? How do you spend your time? What are the things that make you happy?
Oh, are you frozen? Oh, there we go.
Okay, I think we're good.
There we go. Okay. So obviously don't work as a quiz master full time. I work for a company called HESTA. It's a veterinary supply company. So basically, you take your dog to the vet. They need blood work done. We provide all the equipment to do that. So I've been pretty lucky for it being an essential business to keep that full time job. It's something that I've been doing just for about a year. Previous to that, I was doing stuff with clinical trials. So
Yeah.
it's been kind of, I've been all over the map with my my day jobs.
Good for you, though. Like having a variety of different day jobs is always good.
Yeah, I'll figure out what I'm supposed to do in life eventually, right?
Shit, I have a master's degree. I have no idea what I want to do when I grow up.
I know, I'm just
I'm
like, you know
almost
what,
41 now, so we'll see what happens. Again, I'm trying this. Who knows? Sweet. All right. So one of my big questions for Allison and I, we have decided that since both of us are employed full time and we can afford to order out, we're ordering from local companies for most of our meals instead of going to like King Supers or Walmart, things like that. What are you doing for your meals?
yeah, so um, my boyfriend Brian, I don't know if you guys ever got the chance to meet him. He popped into quiz every now and again. He just had back surgery, so he was actually on quarantine before this all happened. He had been stuck in the house because he hadn't worked. So, you know, with him being out of work and then me losing the Geeks Who Drink pay, obviously, uh, we haven't really been able to eat out as much. So we go to the store full hazmat, you know, ready to shop and get a lot of like frozen foods or just like stuff you could put in the freezer. Like we have, I shit you not, at least 8 things of English muffins. Just like mostly in the freezer because it's like, oh, we could eat English muffins every day. But yeah, so I mean, just stuff like that. Home cooked meals. We did like chicken and dumplings, spaghetti, tuna casserole. But payday rolls around. We like to treat ourselves. So we, you know, pick our favorite local restaurant, and I'm just gonna give a shout out to Henry's because they
Oh
have the best
man.
fish and chips ever. Yes, so that's what I'm looking forward to for payday. I'm like, that's what I want.
Oh, oh, I haven't even thought about Henry's. Can we
Yeah,
do, can you do pickup with Henry's or are you doing like
yeah, and
Grubhub or DoorDash or
they don't do any of them. Surprisingly, you have to like call. So
oh,
I was like, oh, worth it.
it's kind of what I do. Like I put on gloves, I put on a mask, and I go pick up food. Because
Gets you out of the house. You're like, I'm doing something.
oh man, it's the worst being stuck at home.
Mhm.
All right. What's your favorite meal?
Fish and chips.
Really?
Yeah, and it's funny because I didn't even like fish up until like 2 years ago. And then I finally had fish and chips for the first time, and I was like, oh, like, like a come to God kind of moment. So, yeah,
Have you ever watched Psych?
I have it.
Okay, so it's on Amazon Prime. It takes place in Santa Barbara, California. It's filmed where I went to college, White Rock, British Columbia. Best fish and chips ever.
Oh,
Oh, so good. So if you ever get a chance, go to White Rock, British Columbia. Moby Dick's is the best fish and chips I have ever had in my life.
oh, yes. I know that's like goals. Like, just went to California for the first time, never really been on the coast, and had fish and chips there. And oh my God, the fish and chips you can get there versus what we get here. I'm just like,
It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
yeah. No, but
I had
I'd
the
love to go
same
to British
experience
Columbia.
with my wife who hadn't had good fish and chips before too. All right, question number 3. What is something people don't know about you? This is the one that made you a little awkward and a little frustrated with me that you agreed to talk to me about this, but
Yeah,
I like it. It's a good question. And it
it
was
is.
my
It makes
wife's
you really
question.
think. Yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, I don't know, like as far as like my family and friends, like I'm an open book. Like I just tell, So I was thinking, I was like, well, what would I love to do as like a job that people don't know that I want to do that? So it's that I want to learn how to do special effects makeup. Like
Oh,
it's something that I just, Halloween's my favorite holiday. I love making myself up, and I feel like I do decent for, the ghetto like YouTubes that I follow. So I think that's something, not a lot of people know, is that if I had the money, I would love to do that.
so do you watch I think it's on Sci-Fi, the special effects makeup show?
Face Off, Brian says.
Is it Face Off?
No, I
Hi,
haven't seen
Brian.
it.
Hello.
No, I haven't seen it, but
Oh,
there's one on
Allison
Netflix that I
loves
like.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. You'd love it too.
I'll have to watch it, get some inspiration, and
It's really good.
yeah.
It's really good. It's not as good as Tiger King. Tiger King is
Um,
my favorite.
I tried to watch that today because I hadn't yet. And then I saw all the memes and I was like, well, I don't need to watch it. I know all I need. And I started it and I was like, why does everyone hate Carol Baskins? And
Because he fed her husband 2 fucking tigers.
so, yeah, I was like, I don't get it. And then I was like, no, I'm going to take a nap instead. But I'll try again later, get a few more shots in me, and then I'll be like, let's do this, Tiger King. Like,
It's all right. Like, I love documentaries. Documentaries are my favorite. Allison, not a big fan of documentaries.
oh, takes a special kind of person. Brian and I are the same. I love them. And he's like, nope.
Yep. And then Allison's like, well, that one was good because I sort of paid attention to it. I was like, yeah, because she fed her husband to tigers. She
Yeah,
fed
that's a
her
different.
husband to tigers. I can't feed you to our 8-pound terrier. You cannot do that. So, anyway,
That's great.
see, it's funny too because Allison's like, you need to make sure that you don't go off on random tangents.
Oh, no, that's fine because I was like, I actually did try and watch Tiger King today, but I
Yeah.
decided to take a break from documentaries after I watched was it Gabriel Fernandez? I don't know if you watched
Oh,
that on
Aaron
Netflix.
Hernandez. Oh man.
No, no, the little kid Gabriel Fernandez, I think. It's really sad. It's like
Oh,
about social workers and this kid who died. Oh my gosh.
oh
Yeah, so
no.
I took a break on documentaries after I watched that. I was like, that took a lot out of my soul.
So personally, I won't watch that stuff because that's too close to work.
Oh yeah.
Um, so yeah, like Tiger King, love it. Uh, the Aaron Hernandez documentary, my favorite part of the Aaron Hernandez documentary is when he calls his wife, and I feel so bad because like he ended up hanging himself, but calls his wife. He's like, "Hey, can you bring me Harry Potter? I would like to read Harry Potter in prison." What? Anyways, fair
I
enough.
haven't seen that one. That's the guy that had all the concussions and like murdered his wife or something, or
He murdered a friend. I don't really remember what happened. He was a football player. Yeah, CT. Terrible,
gotcha.
terrible things. So,
Sad.
let's see here. All right, so we're on number 4. My whole goal is, this is stupid because I'm doing this online and I keep getting little pop-ups and because I was arguing with people online, because that's what I do.
Oh.
And like, no, I love you too. Because what happens is I'm super offensive to people, and then I'm like, I'm sorry. This is
Is
just
this
my
your family?
opinion. And then all of a sudden, people start sending me, love you too. And I do love them. They're the best people ever. I love the fact that I'm able to have so many random and weird friends. You're not random or weird, but I love that we're friends. So, all right, question number 4. What is the best thing you've seen or read during our quarantine?
So I don't read. I can read, don't worry, I can read, I just don't. So we've been watching a lot of Netflix, and the one thing that I would say is my favorite so far is Kingdom on Netflix, which I'm sure you saw me post about. It's a Korean TV show, and
Okay.
it's like 16th century, and it's about zombies, and it's just 2 seasons of just like amazing, and you laugh, but it got 99% on Rotten Tomatoes, and
I'd
if you,
watch it.
yeah, if you could stand subtitles, which I have closed
I
captions
love
on
it.
everything, like
Yeah.
American or not, but yeah, no, it's seriously, it's worth the watch. It's only 12 episodes, 2 seasons, so
So it's about Old Kingdom zombies.
yes, Korean, and they have like the most amazing hats. Like at first, the first episode, Brian and I were watching, and like we're a little tipsy. We're like, let's check this out on Netflix. And these guys walk in with like little feathers. They look like flying squirrels because they have like the little feathers in their hats, like the size of their head. And sorry, and we're looking at these hats, and I was like, I need that hat. So. I think I've got some like Halloween inspiration already. Have like a crazy hat zombie.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah, no, I'm totally down with subtitles. I like foreign films personally, so
Yeah.
except for anyone that brings over the China virus.
Oh yeah. It comes from China.
China. Anyways, um, see, this is the problem, and this is exactly what Allison warned me about. Because I'll go on random tangents.
No, it makes it feel
One of my
better.
favorite things about Asia is I've been to Taiwan twice. I spent about a month and a half in Taiwan. In Taipei, the zoo had koalas. Super cute. The saddest exhibit I have ever seen in my life. It was painted white. There was just like a stick, and the koala just was like hanging on the stick. And I was like, but I'm in Taipei. This is magical. I'm a koala. Anyways. All right. Well, good. I'll have to check out it. Kingdom?
Yeah. On
Okay.
Netflix. It's a Netflix original. So I think it's actually the first Korean show that they've done on Netflix, like a Netflix original. It's like the first foreign, well, probably not the first, but don't quote me on that.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. So, number 5, we're almost done. Being a good therapist. It's funny because Allison makes fun of me because every time we hang out with people or chat with them, I'm always like, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? What are the 3 things that you're doing to take care of yourself for self-care?
Oh man. Well,
Boom!
you threw me off on this one.
No, it happens.
No, for me, I think I've still been going into the office for work.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, so we have a very limited staff. I think it's just myself and like 4 or 5 other people on the first floor. So, we're being very careful. There's hand sanitizer everywhere.
Right, right.
And so it's really good for me to still be keeping a routine. So just getting out of the house. Sorry, Brian just burned his finger on his grilled cheese. Um, Getting out of the house and
Ooh, grilled
following
cheese sounds good,
I know you make
right?
me. So that's been good. Another thing, I'm a big fan of naps. That's like my me time. That's like if people ask me if I have a hobby, I'm like, yeah, I'm really good at napping. And then the third thing is we've been spending a lot of time with our friends on like chats like this, like on Zoom or Facebook chat. So still being able to see them, and we'll have virtual parties. We'll play like Jackbox, all sorts of other games, just to like,
Oh,
you know,
Jackbox is the best. We do it
yeah,
now since we don't go to trivia. We've been doing it with people. We've been doing Jackbox.
yeah, like over like Discord or like Google Hangouts and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's been
Oh,
keeping me sane.
good. Good. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. I'm glad you and Brian are doing well. Um, I'm a little jealous of the grilled cheese
Me too. He didn't even make me one.
because my kitchen is a mess just because I keep ordering out. So, whatever. Hopefully, I'll be able to make grilled cheese soon.
You can
Um,
order it.
Oh, God.
I know, but that's one of the ones that is not gonna be good.
Right by the time it gets there.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
hesitant with burgers. I'm like, is it still going to be good by the time it gets here? And if you order from Poorhouse, it still is. So
Huh. Good to
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Because you guys are out in Berthoud, right?
yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's really Loveland. It's just like where that King Supers is. You just go like 5 minutes south, and you're where we are at.
Okay. One of the things that we've found, Cactus Grill delivers. It might not deliver to you.
Well, and they have margaritas too. You're
I
like, no, not a
I
marg.
might not know about that.
Oh yeah, so and Wicked Tequila, because it's part of Cactus, has their drive-through open. You get drive-through margaritas, and last week they had a DJ on their patio. So you roll
What?
up, you get your to-go margaritas, and there's a DJ, and he's like, "Boop, boop, 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 boop." I'm just like, yes. So that's something to check out on the weekends.
Oh, we'll have to try that. Yeah, because actually we've ordered a lot of Cactus. Because
Yeah, they should have
they
it.
drop off drinks at your doorstep
Oh,
and burritos.
that's perfect. I know.
Yeah, love it.
I need to go alcohol. So just bring it here.
Well, Hannah, thank you so much for being my guinea pig on trying to do what I'm going to call the fiber, because I technically asked you 5 questions. I asked you probably like 10 or 12, but thank you so much. I cannot wait until we're out of quarantine and we can go back to trivia. And Allison and I will see you soon, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thanks for having me. This was fun.
You are awesome. Thank you so much. I
Of
so
course.
appreciate it.
Anytime.
All right. You guys take care, okay?
All right, you too. Stay safe.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.